Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lux, the channel dedicated to all things rich and luxurious. Ellen DeGeneres began her career by performing stand-up comedy in the early 1980s. Though many ups and downs, Ellen DeGeneres has remained dedicated to her career as a television personality and comedian. Her hard work and dedication has given her an estimated net worth of over $450 million. Today, Ellen spends her money on everything, from clothes to her house and her other crazy things. Join us today as we show you some of the crazy things Ellen DeGeneres spends her millions on. But first, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed to the channel, make sure you turn on notifications as we are releasing new videos every day. Number 8. Her show. Let's start out with a bit of a basic one, okay? Ellen DeGeneres' show is one of the most popular shows on television right now, by a pretty wide margin. And part of the reason it's so fun is that Ellen goes all out in order to make sure that it's fun, entertaining, and that the guests and the audience itself has a really good time. And while it's true that Ellen doesn't fund the whole show, you can bet that she puts in a bit of her own money to make sure that things go the way she wants them to. And at times, she'll go all out with some of the more crazy stunts that she has planned for guests to make sure that they fit her vision. Ellen may seem like a life is good and fun kind of gal, but it's actually really shrewd, in a good way, and is a creative force. And since this show has been going on for many years now, you can bet that she wants to make sure every single show meets her style both visually and content-wise. So yeah, that takes money. But speaking as someone who's watched her show over the years, and the millions of fans that watch it every day, it's money well spent. The audience can also testify to that because Ellen often buys them gifts when they come onto her show. Don't believe me? One time, a very lucky studio audience got to split the gift of $1 million. Number 7. California Beach House. Oh yeah, you heard me. Ellen not only has multiple houses, she has a $24 million California beach house, and she actually put it up for sale back in 2019. Here's the thing though, they only had it for 2 years, and when Ellen and her wife Portia got it, it was only worth $18 million. So yeah, they likely spruced it up a bit. The 6,862 square foot estate sits on 1.13 acres, including 77 feet of beachfront property, according to the listing. And Carpinteria, a small beach town, is 11 miles east of Santa Barbara. The main house has 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, as well as a living room that has floor-to-ceiling windows that slide open to a deck. There are views of the Pacific Ocean. This beach house has all the fixings to make it stand out, including beautiful terraces. The kitchen goes out to an outdoor patio. The house has a gym and a tennis court. Oh, and if you're looking for a little privacy, there's a private rooftop with a fireplace. How does that even work? Now, sure, she may be selling the house, but this is one place I bet all of you at home wish they could live in. Am I right? Number 6. Beverly Hills Mansion. Oh, what's that? Where does Ellen and her wife live right now? Well, for the most part, they live in Beverly Hills 90210. Thank you for those who got the reference. No, but seriously, she lives there in a gorgeous mansion. Or to be more accurate, a $45 million two-door style home in Beverly Hills. Which you know, it has to be good for Ellen to spend $45 million on it. Oh, and she bought that house in 2019, so she bought and tried to sell a house in the same year. Talk about moving on up. Anyway, her new place has 10,376 square feet, 5 bedrooms, and 12 bathrooms. The master suite features a terrace, a lofted ceiling, and a walk-in closet with lots of space. There's also a wood-fired oven, a lounge, and a gorgeous swimming pool outdoors. You can bet she's very comfortable in this place, and believe it or not, there were 2 owners of this place before her and Portia, including from the lead man of Maroon 5, Adam Levine, whom he has had a very good friendship with Ellen over the years, including having her on in one of his music videos. Number 5. Santa Barbara home. Wait, what? You're telling me she has another home in California? How many does Ellen need? You know what? Don't answer that. We'll just roll with it for now. This is yet another house that Ellen bought in 2019, and yeah, it resides in Santa Barbara, California. Unlike the Beverly Hills home, this one didn't cost quite as much, only $35 million. so you know it's a steal. Totally, yeah. The mansion is at Montecito Hills and is inspired by the Balinese and Asian style. The 8,188 square foot house has 3 bedrooms, and there's a lovely pond outdoors. The impressive home has lavish materials like black limestone, oak floors, bamboo ceilings, and Afromosia wood accents. I'm not saying it's a bit crazy for Ellen DeGeneres to own 3 homes, but if you combine the total value, including the total they're selling the beach house for, that's about $94 million worth of homes and properties that she's invested in. And that's a lot of money that could be put, well, anywhere, to be honest. Number 4. Cars. You may not realize this about Ellen DeGeneres, but she's a lady who loves cars. And in regards to some of her favorites, that would be the Porsche line of vehicles. She loves herself a Porsche, so much so that she's gotten multiple kinds of them within her garage, with one of the most expensive ones being the Porsche Cayenne, which cost her about $84,000, which is about double what most people are willing to spend on their vehicles. But hey, it's Ellen, she's worth it. The vehicle features a twin turbocharged 4.8-liter V8. Its motor produces 550 horsepower, which is a fancy way of saying that this car has some serious speed and pickup. Speed that Ellen has jokingly admitted that she's taken advantage of at certain times. "I really don't speed that much, but I was speeding another time," she said in an interview. The TV host also admitted she got rid of a ticket after the police officer recognized her. This is obviously something we all wish we could do. But in all seriousness, this is a very nice car, and Ellen clearly has taste when it comes to the vehicles she rides in. Number 3. Vacations. Let's be honest with ourselves for a second here, alright? One of the things that we dream of doing if we had millions upon millions of dollars is getting ourselves on a plane and taking off to destinations both known and unknown in order to have the best possible vacation, right? Well, Ellen understands that desire, and so every summer, her and her wife Portia go out on extravagant vacations. They particularly like Europe, and have spent a lot of time there. But if they want to, they'll go to other countries, such as when they went to Kenya and Africa, and did a lot of good there while also having fun. You can of course imagine all the things that they did, but also can imagine the high-end hotels, rooms, food, and more that they had on their journey. Number 2. Her watches. When you have the money, there are things that you could choose to go all out on to make yourself feel special. Cars, planes, food, hotels. Those are all one way of doing it. But for Ellen, she loves spending lots of money on her watch collection. In 2018, she gave an interview to the Jerry Springfield Netflix show, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, and she appeared to be wearing a Rolex that cost $175,000. Think about that. $175,000 for a watch. I wouldn't wear that in public. I'm just saying. And that's not her only expensive watch. No. Now, is that the most expensive she's bought? She had a collection that features a Rolex Yachtmaster 40 Everose, a Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day Date, a Patek Philippe Grand, and a Patek Philippe Aquanaut Travel Time. So, Ellen, got the time? Number 1. Charity. Remember how I noted that Ellen spends some money on her own show? While that's true, another aspect of that is that she uses her own show and her own money to showcase all the charity work that she has done over the years. And trust me when I say that the people she's helped via her massive net worth is almost immeasurable. She donated $50,000 for military families living in poverty, $1 million to help Hurricane Harvey victims, $25,000 for scholarships, and the list goes on. Ellen wants to help people, and she recognizes that she has the wealth to do so, and thus she does. And if for some reason she doesn't feel like just giving out money herself is a good look or idea for one reason or another, she's more than willing to reach out to various companies to do it on her behalf, which she has done with various guests over the years. So what do you think? What do you think of these things that Ellen DeGeneres owns and spent her millions on? Are you surprised by some of the purchases that she has made? Do you wish you could have some of this really cool stuff? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching Lux, the channel dedicated to all things rich and luxurious. If you liked this video, make sure you check out some of our other videos, and to be notified when we release new videos. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time.